Hello, I am Vivek Jambal, and my today's topic is culpable homicide. In general, the term culpable homicide means unlawful killing which is not classified as murder due to the guilty intention or mens rea being absent. It is a term used in Scottish law and amongst several countries where the English common law system of justice is administered. So let's start on today's topic and hope you understand this culpable homicide topic. Homicide. What is homicide? Homicide from the earliest times had fascinated the human mind and has always been considered as the most heinous of the offenses. The word homicide has been derived from the Latin word homo, which means a man, and cadere, Caedere, cadere, which means to cut or kill. Thus, homicide means the killing of human being by a human being. It means killing of human being by a human being. But then, not all cases of homicide are culpable, as all systems of law do distinguish between lawful and unlawful homicide. For instance, killing in self defense or in pursuance of law authority or by reason of mistake or fact is not culpable. Likewise, if death is caused by accident or misfortune, or while doing an act in good faith and without any criminal intention for the benefit of the person killed, the man is excused from the criminal responsibility for homicide. Further, in some cases, the accused may be punished for lesser offences, even though death has resulted, if the injury resulting in death, though voluntarily caused, was not likely to cause death. For example, A gives B a blow, and B, who suffers from an enlarged spleen of which A was not aware, dies as a result. A is not guilty of culpable homicide as his intention was merely to cause an injury that was not likely to cause death. It is in connection with homicide that the maxim actus non facit reum nisi mens sit rea has been frequently cited as stating the two fundamental requirements of criminal criminal liability. Culpable homicide or manslaughter. The crime of manslaughter is termed as culpable homicide. It is a term in the law of Scotland and England that covers a number of criminal homicides equivalent to manslaughter in legal criminal jurisdictions. Section 299 of IPC deals with culpable homicide, and it is stated as follows: whoever causes death by doing an act with the intention of causing death, or with the knowledge that he is likely by such an act cause death, commits the offense of culpable homicide. It means that whoever knows that this action will cause death to another person, and if he does this act, then he will be charged against culpable homicide of section 299 of IPC. The Penal Code has first defined culpable homicide simpliciter section 299 IPC termed as manslaughter under English law, which is genus, and then murder section 300 IPC, which is species of homicide. Culpable homicide essential elements. Culpable homicide is the first kind of unlawful homicide as defined in section 299 IPC. It purports to define and explain as to when an act of causing death that constitutes culpable homicide. The important elements are: first, causing of death of a human being; second, such death must have been caused by an act or with the intention of causing death or with the intention of causing such bodily injury as likely to cause death, or with the knowledge that the doer is likely by such an act to cause death. The fact that the death of human being is caused is not enough unless one of the mental states mentioned in the ingredient is present. An act causing death cannot amount to culpable homicide. Thus, where a constable who had loaded but defective gun with him wanted to arrest an accused who was going on a bullock cart by climbing on the cart, and there was a scuffle between him and the accused, and in of course which the gun went off and killed the constable. It was held that accused could not be held guilty of culpable homicide. Circumstances for culpable homicide: first is cause is death, second is by doing an act with the intention of causing death, then death caused by effect by of words on imaginations or passions, third with the intention of causing such bodily injury as likely to cause death, fourth with the knowledge that he is likely by such act to cause death, fifth death caused of person other than intended, death sixth death caused inadvertently without intention while doing an unlawful act, seventh consent is not a defense to manslaughter. And so here we can simply say that to be filed against culpable homicide, the person needs intention. He knows that his actions can cause death to another person. If he doesn't have any intention, if he doesn't know that his action can cause death to another person, then he cannot file against or book against the culpable homicide, because he does not have any intention. The death of another person may by an accident or may out of his knowledge. If he knows that his actions can cause death of another person and he is doing by his intention, then he may be charged for culpable homicide. Let's take some questions. For example, A, who is a major and abets B, who is a minor, that you have to he and abets and told him an action which causes death of another person, and B, who is minor, doesn't know that this action can cause death to another person, he simply does that. Or suppose B is mentally ill, he is of unsound mind, but A, who is of sound mind and who is a major, abets B that you have to do this action, and that action can cause death, and this is known to A. So here who is liable? And B does that, and it leads to the death of Z. And who will now liable? Does B liable or does A liable? The answer to this question is B will not be liable, as he is of unsound mind and it is abetted by A. But A is liable for abetment to B and also for the culpable homicide, as he knows that his actions can cause death to another person and which leads to death of Z. So A will be liable for this. Similarly, if any person have intention to cause death of another person, he will be liable for that and he will be guilty for that. Thank you.